Hi there, Preps 1s and 2s. You might have noticed now that we're all wearing masks, sometimes you might smell something a little bit funny. And chances are, if you're wearing that mask, it's probably your breath. Which leads me into a really important point and something that's super important for all of us to learn, and that's about good oral hygiene. That means keeping our mouth and our teeth nice and clean. Now, I'm actually 28 years old, not far off 29, and I have never had to have a filling. That's right, I haven't got one filling in any of my teeth. Have a look yourself. And the reason why I've never had to have a filling is because I've practiced very good oral hygiene. And that means that minimum 2 times a day, I clean my mouth. And I'm going to show you how to clean your mouth properly today. And you might have noticed I didn't just say brush my teeth. I actually said clean my mouth, because a lot of us forget that we have other areas of our mouth that can also produce a smell because bacteria grow there. That's right, icky bacteria. So the areas of our mouth that we do need to clean obviously are our teeth, our pearly whites, the things that make our smile nice and big. We need to be able to clean our tongue. That's right, our tongue. And the sides of our mouth, so insides our cheeks, and our gums. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. And it might look a little bit funny, but it's really important that we do it, okay? And you might do it a little bit different to me, and you'll develop your own techniques, but this is how I clean my mouth twice a day. Morning when I get up, and in the evening before I go to bed, okay? So the first thing that I always do is I get a nice glass of water and I rinse my mouth out first. Notice how I swished it around my mouth, and I did a little bit of a gargle as well to get water in the back of my throat. And now I'm ready for the mouth cleaning process. Flossing, everybody. Very important to floss, to get in between the gaps of your teeth, because the toothbrush can't get in there. And sometimes you might get food stuck. So what I do is I take a piece of floss about 10 centimeters long, maybe a little bit longer, snap it off, and I wrap it around one finger and I hold it with the other usually. And what I do is I run the floss through each of the gaps in my teeth. Yeah. And I go right around my mouth. In all the gaps. I make sure I go right to the back. And I've actually already brushed my teeth today and cleaned my mouth, so I don't need to do this too well, but you get the point. I floss in every single gap, all the way around my mouth. And don't forget, right at the back, food can get stuck there as well. There we go. Now, I missed a couple of teeth, but like I said, I've already flossed today. But it's really important that when you do it, you make sure you get in every single gap, okay? And the best method is to pull it backwards and forwards and to slide it in, and to pull it backwards and forwards when you slide it out, because if you press too hard, you might hurt your gums. The next thing I do, which not a lot of people do, but it is very important, is I actually clean my tongue. And I have a special tongue scraper, and what I do is I put it on the back of my tongue, open my mouth up, and I drag it forward and I clean my tongue. But as you can see, my tongue's pretty clean. But if you don't have a tongue scrubber, what you can actually use is your toothbrush. And I've got this back part of my toothbrush here, which is actually designed to clean your tongue. And it does the same thing. You can put it on your mouth or on your tongue at the back, and you can drag it forward. And it's really important to clean your tongue because lots of bacteria can live there and grow. And if that happens, it can give you really smelly breath. So I can do that. If you don't have the special part on the back of your toothbrush, you can just use your toothbrush. Same thing, nice and clean. And the reason why I like to clean my tongue first is to get that bacteria off, so when I'm brushing my teeth, the toothpaste can bubble up in my mouth and clean my tongue as well. Very good. So the next part of cleaning my mouth is the fun part. It's brushing my teeth. So I get my toothpaste, I get my toothbrush, I give my toothbrush a little bit of a rinse in water first. You can hear the tap going there. It's nice and wet. I put the toothpaste on my toothbrush, and you don't need a lot, you just need a little bit, about the same size as a 5-cent piece. And now, if you want, you can just go straight in, start brushing your teeth, or you can give it another little rinse underwater. I like to rinse it a little bit. That extra water just makes it bubble up in my mouth a little bit more, makes the cleaning process a little bit nicer. Now, very important that when we are brushing, it's good to try and brush the same way that your teeth go. So it's good to try, if you can, to brush with an up and down stroke instead of a side to side. Side to side isn't too bad for at the bottoms of your teeth, but when we're brushing the fronts and the back of our teeth, it's good to use an up and down motion if you can. And also think about your mouth like this. You have the front of your teeth. That runs all the way along the front at the top and the bottom. You have the tops or bottoms of your teeth. And you have behind your teeth as well. Now, sometimes people do forget to brush the backs or behinds of their teeth, and it's really important that you need to do that. Even though you can't see it, it's important that you do brush them. I'm going to brush my teeth just quickly, and I'll show you how I do it. Sometimes your mouth might get a little bit full with toothpaste bubbles. Just spit in the sink when you do, okay? I was doing up and down motion mostly, but you can also do around in circles too. You might have noticed I did all the fronts of my teeth, top and bottom. Now I'm going to do the tops and the bottom of my teeth like this. Same thing again, I can spit. I'll wipe the stuff off my mouth. So now I've done the fronts of my teeth, top and bottom. I've done the top and bottom of my teeth, top and bottom. Now I need to do behind my teeth. And this is a little bit of a tricky part, but it's something you'll get the hang of. It's a little bit harder to go up and down. You might need to just go around in circles, but don't forget to do all of the sides, front and back, okay? So now I've brushed all areas of my teeth, but the job isn't finished yet. We still need to brush our gums and the insides of our mouth. So I need to brush the bottoms of my gums at the front and the side and the top. That's important, you don't do that too hard, okay? Just nice and soft. Now I'm going to do the insides of my cheeks. And if you really want, you can do the top of your mouth as well, but that's up to you. You can rinse out your toothbrush now that you've brushed all areas of your mouth. You can get your glass of water. You can rinse. Rinsed and gargled. And you might see on TV that a lot of people use mouthwash. Now, I don't really believe in mouthwash because it does say children under 12 should not use it. It is personal preference, but what I like to do sometimes if I feel like I need to wash my mouth out a little bit extra is I can get my glass of water and you can use a little bit of table salt. So just everyday table salt, fill it in, fill it up a little bit. See that? Just regular table salt. You could stir it up a little bit with your toothbrush as well. And what that does, the salt in the water is a really good antiseptic or a disinfectant, and it kills all the bad germs and bugs as well. So by doing this, I'm also cleaning my toothbrush really well, so it's ready to use for next time. And now this salty water, it doesn't taste very nice, but it's good to clean your mouth as well. But it's really important that you don't drink it, okay? You just put it in your mouth, you rinse it around. You can do a little bit of a gargle if you want, and then you spit it out. And FMPS, that's how you should clean your mouth twice a day.